Ringing up Graeme Kenna.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services at the Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Hi, yes, hello, Mr. Kenna. It's Mr. Hussein here. Once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. I've been leaving your daily messages consistently since the 10th of October 2023. Today is the 6th of August 2024. I've been leaving your daily messages to get back to me regarding the legal framework that you've used to abduct my brother from my care. It's now coming to be the eve of the first year anniversary of my brother's abduction from my care. You've come down and kidnapped my brother and forced him into a care home of your choosing without any legal authority or legal framework in place, and subsequently proceeded to deny me access by having privately commissioned the services of West Yorkshire Police, your partners, to put a bail condition in place, which only got removed 9 months later, which then allowed me to see my brother. And that was quite clearly a staging event. You tried to look to stage an event to justify my inability to see my brother on the 3rd of June, which all abysmally failed once again, because I see through your lies and deceptions. It's after having done this for over 2.5 decades, I know exactly how you to operate, how you set stage events, try to incriminate people, so that you could then look to come across as the good guys and look to blame upon myself by throwing me under the bus. How's that working out for you exactly? You're now in a position where every day I'm leaving you a message, and a £1 million liability is being created for you, the local authorities, enterprising and malicious and malevolent ways by privately commissioning the services of your partners and associates to abuse their functionality to work in your favor, and to convince the people that you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. How's that working out for you? It's now coming to be a year that you've had my brother, and you've only let me see him once without any legal framework in place, only just on false allegations and lies. And now you want me to take legal action so you can then retrospectively have it justified that your actions were reasonable and appropriate. How was your actions reasonable and appropriate when they're based from prejudice and victimization? You are lying, cheating crooks in positions of authority and power, and are torturing the weak and the vulnerable people in order to plunder and profiteer from them. And you can see the fact that this is a recurring theme. Now, recently you've attempted to call me down to the police station so you can interrogate me and ask me inappropriate questions regarding staging events of criminal damage. When they're talking about criminal damage, how much criminal damage is being created now up and down the country? Every single, as I was explaining to you before, it's all done by Tommy Robinson, whom I'm controlling, and who's taking instructions from me. Is that right? Is it my fault? Is it? It's all somehow, you want to jump bridges, you want to jump through hoops and to somehow blame everything upon myself. And here we are, a year later. What have you achieved? My brother's being tortured and suffering. My sister's not having any contact with him. You basically created a private prison for him, uniquely for him, in a care facility that you then are paying for and dissipating his money. So you privately put him into a prison and are dissipating all the money that you've illegally accumulated by falsely convicting me and taking money out of our trust fund, and then subsequently to accumulating money from his benefit money. This is all done by you as a local authority, isn't it? You have done this in order to target, victimize, humiliate and degrade us in order for you to achieve your objectives of the badly put together facade that you're doing adult social care. You have no ability to care for my brother. It's a lovely sunny day outside today. My brother should be out. How many times have you taken him swimming? How many times have you done anything for him to meet his religious and cultural needs? You're even not even having the ability to cut his nails or trim his hair and beard. I've had to do that when I went down to see him. Why are you denying me access to see my brother? You continue to hold us hostage like this, in this manner, and you're completely acting with ambivalence and stating that it's got nothing to do with us. You can see the fact that I'm sending you a daily email message. I'm sending a daily email message to West Yorkshire Police, your chief constable, who's collaborating with you. I'm ringing up the care home every single day to try to just speak to my brother on the telephone. This is your unique way of torturing and humiliating and degrading me because of your racist, Islamophobic, xenophobic agenda and narrative. And how's exactly that working out for you? You, the local authority, are criminals, crooks in positions of authority and power and control and dominance, and committing acts of villainy and tyranny. And the whole country's gone to the dogs, and the whole country is burning down right now, all right, because of the far right. It's got nothing to do with Asians. It's got everything to do with your two-tier policing system, and obviously the reason that everybody is the reason that the indigenous white people, unlike yourself, Mr. Kenna, but the real people, the real working people, are sick and tired of being put into this situation where they're being exploited by officers such as yourself and such as other police and such as state officers who are milking the system for their own benefit, while everybody else's bills are going up. They're going to be facing, the crisis of heating or eating this winter, like every winter. You've introduced a virus, the man-made virus, and then vaccines that don't work, that are there to profit the pharmaceutical industry, and people have been that indigenous. I feel for the indigenous white people of this country, because they too are being screwed over. They're just misguided by Tommy Robinson that the problem is mass migrants. Of course, there's a migration problem when the people are coming on illegal migrants, but migration is not migrants such as my family and economic migrants. They are coming here for seeking better opportunities, which and giving over their labor and have helped build this country after the Second World War. Let's not forget the fact that this country was decimated after the Second World War due to another Aryan master race achiever such as Adolf Hitler. So he was trying to get an Aryan master race and murdered everybody and destroyed all your infrastructures, and therefore you've provided economic migrants an entry. Otherwise, the country wouldn't have recovered. And as a consequence, now I know there's a real problem with the mass illegal migrants coming in on the boats, and you're not securing the borders. Well, that's your problem. That's what you should be doing. Don't blame indigenous people that are now living and raised here. We are British citizens. Me and my brother are dual national British citizens. We've come in here our father's coming here to work in the mills. Now all of a sudden, you're like basically turning on us.
You're approaching the maximum allowed time for recording a message. If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up, your message will be deleted. To listen to your message, press please record the rest of your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, press the hash key.
As I was saying, Mr. Kenna, me and my family are economic migrants. We come into this country to work in the mills, and now all of a sudden the whole world's turning upside down because Tommy Robinson has revealed a video, his documentary called Silence, which I've looked into. Clearly has stoked anger and frustration at the common man who's having to work every day, who can't make ends meet, and is suffering. So this violence is all related to Tommy Robinson's new documentary that you try to silence, that the state tried to silence, called Silenced. A very interesting documentary. That's what stoked all the rioting. It's got nothing to do with us. Why are you targeting me? And obviously, this is the reality of the situation, is that you have the country's burning down because of your racism and your two-tier systems where you aggrandize.
Sorry, but you've reached the maximum time available for recording your message. To listen to your message, press 1. Message sent. Goodbye.